Can you share your personal journey for how you have come to give so much to St. Luke?
I've been attending St. Luke since the church reopened during COVID in 2020. Stewardship is more than contributing money to the church. The church can't survive on money alone. Stewardship is also volunteering your time. The many programs the church offers only happen when they have people leading them, helping the leaders, and even attending the programs. Any of us who have been attending a Lutheran church for any amount of time know how much we love to eat. Well, the food doesn't appear magically. It requires organization, people to donate different types of food, and cleaning up afterwards. All this is stewardship. It's also a great way to form friendships within our church family. Thank you to everyone who contributes their time through this type of stewardship.
How have you experienced the joy of responding to God's grace by sharing your time, skills, and financial resources?
So there's three things that I think about and pray about when it comes to giving and sharing. One is to be reminded that of God the Father, who is the creator, right? So myself, I am part of God's creation. He created me, and then everything around me and everything that I have, right, is not mine, but it's entrusted to me by God. And so if I think about it in that context, then there's two things that I want to try to do as a result of my giving, whether it's giving money or my time and talent. One, is it going to glorify God? And then second, is it a response of gratitude for God's grace and our salvation through the death and resurrection of Jesus Christ? And so when I think about it through those filters, if you will, that helps me, and when I can give, it just brings me tremendous joy. Whether that's, especially, of course, when I can do that with whatever wealth that I and my family have been able to accumulate, or with my talent, but especially with my talent, it brings me great joy. And I've had the opportunity to serve on all kinds of committees, but I think most recently the greatest joy it brings me is with the confirmands and confirmation class. And so I always look forward to this time of year, and I don't know how we can't be excited about the possibilities for how this congregation can give as the body of Christ to glorify God and in gratitude for His grace.
Can you share your personal journey for how you have come to give so much to St. Luke?
I've been a member of St. Luke here for about 20 years with my husband Gil, and I first became acquainted with St. Luke through the preschool because my children went to preschool here and they had a wonderful experience. I ended up being chairman of the preschool committee for a number of terms and working with the wonderful director, Lori Irvin, and her staff. And I guess one of the great joys for me was being able to help the preschool and then engage with families, children and their families, for some of the social activities that we had at the preschool, which were just wonderful. The other thing I've done over the years is being involved in music, because music has been very important to me in my life. And I'm currently singing with a wonderful director of music, Danielle Cordova, and we just have a wonderful group. We sing with members of the congregation, but we also sing with some choral scholars from UNM. So it's been both joyful for me and challenging for me, continues to challenge me and keep me happy. So those are ways that I have experienced joy in this wonderful congregation.